Hey Dad, remember that time you said that you can't exactly look cool when you're riding on one of these kinds of motorcycles? What do you think now? Hey Dad, remember that time you told me that no one can look cool when they're riding a three-wheeled motorcycle, kind of like the one that I'm driving right now? Would you be willing to renege on that opinion?
Why are we meeting on the L?
I wanted to get out of the goddamn sewer.
Why are you looking away?
In case you're, being followed.
This isn't a goddamn spy movie, Carlos. Can you turn around? What do you got for me?
Nothing.
Are you shitting me?
Listen, I tried everything I could. What was I supposed to do?
Try harder.
After that shit you pulled with Donnie, the Brotherhood are keeping a tight lid on what they got cooking. I've heard one guy mention a shipment, but beyond that, it looks like we're back to square one.
Which is?
We know they like trucks and tattoos.
You were on my short list and you're giving me tattoos and trucks?
And the shipment.
Which you know nothing about. Carlos, I like you. I do. But you got a lot to learn about being a lieutenant.
I wish I had more to give you.
Believe me, so do I. But fuck it, we'll figure out something.
What is it?
I think I got an idea. Mara said he had a lot of canvas left. I'm gonna splatter paint all over it. Carlos, don't worry. I'm gonna make a banger out of you if it kills me.
That last thing Cassie said wasn't foreshadowing at all. Hey there, friendos, Fredo Supreme, the American Dream, back with more Saints Row 2 action, and today, we are about to play a prank on Marrow that involves the nuclear power plant. Now first off, we got to go on down to Friendly Fire to buy something. I don't exactly know what we are going there for that we don't already have, but still, it's interesting to see where this goes.
Everybody
Okay, you totally saw that one Topher fail to change lanes and signal at the same time. Totally his fault, not mine. A Geiger counter. I'm guessing we're going to look for a bunch of radiation. Oh, I thought that the bootlegger was going to jump those rocks and careen into the ocean in an awesome fashion, but it turns out I was misinformed.
I doubt Ultor is gonna like me sneaking around their nuke plant. So when I give you the call, you gotta be ready to get me the hell out of here.
No problem, boss. I'll get you a helicopter.
Alright, we are going to do a late-night raid on a top-secret government facility. Well, more like heavily secured government facility. This is exactly the sort of thing Cassie one day dreamed about doing when she would have been in the army. Yeah, you may not know this, but she actually had aspirations of being in the army. Unfortunately, a cavalcade of bad luck led to those dreams being quashed relatively quickly. Now, she was in a ROTC class in her high school, and she was even pretty good in the, she got pretty good marks in that class. Unfortunately, she had the bad luck of her dad being Roger Phillips, who was basically an amalgamation of all the bumbling sitcom dad characters, and holy crap, I think I just got spotted. Yeah, well, Cassie and her dad were on welfare, and as a result... Whoa! Who was it? Whoa, dick move, civilian. Ah, I just got... error. Okay. No booze for you, friend. So, back to what I was trying to say. I just realized that this mission is a lot harder when I'm trying to figure out where everything is while doing commentary. I feel like I'm going in the wrong direction. Hey, I just dodged that vehicle. Near the cooling towers. Figure I should head over there. I think I know where it is. It's definitely on a big series of rooftops. Oh, we are getting warmer, warmer, warmer. Holy mama, we are on fire, baby. I'm probably gonna end up cutting most of this out. Okay, I finally managed to find out where the toxic waste was. Now it's time to get... oh, after this phone call.
I got Marrow's present. I'm ready when you are.
I'm on my way.
Okay, now back to the story that I was trying to tell about Cassie wanting to join the army. She was in a ROTC class in high school. Unfortunately, her dad was kind of a combination of overly ambitious and an enormous moron. Case in point, as Cassie and her dad were on food stamps back at their place in New Jersey, he was kind of a little bit greedy with the whole thing. Hold on, phone call. And he may have tried to get a little bit more out of the program than possible. Case in point, trying to start a counterfeiting operation for food stamps. I don't know what was dumber about that plan. The fact that he tried to counterfeit them in the first place, or the fact that he actually took out a help wanted ad in the local newspaper asking for help in the whole program.
It's still too hot down there. The Saints are trying to build a nuke.
Yeah, it was kind of embarrassing on Cassie and Roger's part, but that's not the most embarrassing part of this story. The most embarrassing part of it was how Cassie got kicked out of the program. Long story short, after a night of drinking, Roger decided that at 2 a.m. was the best time to make a booze run. For some reason, he figured that the best way to do this was to break into Cassie's locker in the ROTC room, steal the rifle, and use that to buy the beer. He was still going to pay for it, he just needed a way to get into the store, which, as it turned out, happened to be by shooting the glass out so he could climb through the window. Long story short,
Something to do right now.
it did not work. He ended up getting arrested, and Cassie ended up getting kicked out of the ROTC program. It's kind of sad in hindsight, because up until that point, Cassie had so many aspirations, and then they all got thrown away in the course of a single night. Sad end. Looks like me killing time by telling you that story seems to have paid off. I can hear a helicopter coming down for us right now. Hey, Carlos.
Come on, get in!
No need to tell me twice, buddy. Oh, it does it automatically. Okay, see now, this is what Cassie always envisioned herself doing in the army. Oh. Having 6 shootouts with AR-200s and helicopters, while other aircraft is trying to take her out. That's kind of what Cassie envisioned the army would be like. Big guns, big shootouts, big aircraft. Yes, I know that's not what the army is actually like. I'm just saying. Everything Cassie knows about the army came from a bunch of schlocky 70s and 80s action movies. Is it me, or are there supposed to be a lot more helicopters on us? Ah. Hello, cops. What took you so long, eh? Oh. As far as I can tell, this is basically the first mission of the game. Remember that little response from Carlos. It will be a little bit ironic in a later mission. Oh, sorry, I thought that helicopter was on fire. It was just smoking. What? I really shouldn't have said that. Ooh, I believe I can fly. I believe I can get shot out of the sky.
Planning a getaway.
Okay.
Crash, that's good enough for me. So what do we do now?
We jack a car and get the hell out of here.
Okay, that could have gone better, but regardless, at least we are still alive. Time to haul Krev over to the tattoo parlor and deliver Marrow his present. And crash into a bunch of things on the way over there. You know, for a nuclear power plant raid, that actually went pretty well. I mean, sure, I ended up getting spotted and my face got noticed by pretty much everybody. I don't think that was a real sentence. But all in all, how many people can say they robbed a nuclear power plant and lived to tell the tale? Man, I am taking these corners way too tightly. You know, this is actually a pretty generous time limit in hindsight. I mean, I've been moving pretty quickly, and I finished it with over 5 minutes to spare. Not too bad, Fredo. Not too bad at all.
Bro, you were gonna look like a bad motherfucker.
That's good, because I was beginning to think I looked like an investment banker.
I'm glad you two are having fun, because God forbid we do something about the Saints.
I'm gonna take care of them, babe.
Sure you are.
You think I'm afraid?
No, she doesn't, Marrow. Now can you stay cool? I'm almost done.
I think you should stick to tattooing and drop the guitar.
Whatever. The feed dogs fucking rock.
Baby?
You know, I've always known that getting a tattoo hurts, but I'm pretty sure most of the time it's not supposed to cause a furious melting sensation going down in the affected area. You know, I wonder what Laura and Tobias have been up to ever since I saved her from prison. Wonder what kind of progress they've been making on the Loa Dust front. Well, time to drop on by and say hello. And when I say drop on by, I mean go to their house, after which point it will teleport me to the Saints' hideout for some reason.
Hello.
Glad you could make it.
You know, a nice robin egg blue would really spruce this place up.
I was thinking more of an avocado.
Ooh.
Hey, can we, talk about the Loa Dust already?
Right. Sorry. That stuff is very sophisticated. I won't bore you with all the details like acetone and trichloroethane, but there is definitely some very good pot in there.
As long as we can make this shit, it could have embalming fluid in it for all I care.
Making it won't be a problem. I'll give the recipe to Shondi.
Now all we gotta do is stop those fuckers from producing anymore.
Well, seeing as they're turning out so much product, they'd need a... Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
What's up?
In college, I dated this guy who would sell for the Suns, and he mentioned that they used to grow all their shit on a farm off campus.
And this is coming up for the first time. Why?
I forgot.
You're right. You are an idiot.
Hey!
Thanks for your help, Laura.
Where are you going?
Fuck you say?
We can't just charge into that place.
You don't have to.
What do you mean?
Tobias is outside in the car. He's got a pilot's license. Why don't you just have him fly you over the farm?
You gotta be kidding me.
Does it look like I'm joking?
Well, if Tobias is flying the helicopter...
Destroying this much product just feels wrong.
Tobias, these guys wouldn't think twice about killing you and Laura. Trust me, it's better this way.
I never thought of it that way. Say, Laura and I's anniversary's coming up. You got any ideas?
Take her on vacation to Colombia. Do a lot of coke.
As I was saying, I do feel pretty good about having Tobias fly the helicopter while we take to the skies and proceed to level a Loa Dust farm. After all, as long as Tobias made sure to calibrate the guns, or the weapons, or however that meme goes, I figure we will be alright. Alright, boys. Time to smoke this dust. And I gotta say, doing this in the rain makes it a little bit trickier. Oh. Okay, if only Tobias could take us down a few feet, then this would be a little bit... Ah, never mind. It appears to be going quite well already. And I'm pretty sure I didn't even hit anything right there.
That barn looked a lot less flammable from the outside. We should do this every weekend.
Apparently, Tobias, you seem to like destroying things almost as much as I do.
My job.
It's nice to know that there's somebody out there who's almost as crazy as I am.
Looks like some of the Somdi are trying to make a run for it.
Fly me in close, I can take him out.
Alright, no survivors. I appreciate that outlook, Cassie. By the way, I read on the Saints Row wiki that you don't need to worry about the Somdi lieutenants getting away. The mission doesn't actually have that in the criteria for failing it, letting them get away. They'll just drive around aimlessly until you blow them up. And I'm pretty sure the property values in Frat Row are going to take a massive nosedive after this. I mean, they already took a pretty big dive as soon as Cassie bought a loft there. But I'm pretty sure that if I had bought it now, then real estate would be quite cheaper. After all, as I previously mentioned a few parts ago, nothing brings down real estate prices faster than a good old-fashioned gang war. Tobias, could you crane this thing over to the right? Never mind. Nothing brings down real estate prices faster than a good old-fashioned gang war, apart from an outbreak of plague, but that might be taking it a bit far in this case.
Everybody, get out!
Perhaps they did not understand you.
What's up, guys?
The Saints raised my farm.
That's some shitty luck.
A helicopter-mounted machine gun has nothing to do with luck.
Well, how... Yo, can you cut that shit out? You're freaking me out. How did they find out about the farm?
Why don't you tell me?
I don't know what...
Stop lying.
Dude, I said I don't...
And he said, stop lying.
I'm telling you the truth, man. I don't know how they found out.
Then you are not very useful, are you?
I don't know how they found out, but I got some ideas.
Enlighten me.
I used to dig this bitch Shondi, and there's a chance, a small fucking chance, that I might have gotten stoned and told her about the farm.
Where is this Shondi?
Word is she rolls with the Saints now.
Let him go. Veteran child, you will go kill this Shondi. If you fail to do this, Mr. Sunshine will burn you alive. Does this sound fair? Excellent. Let's be on our way.
Okay, I have a couple things that I would like to say about the General's little remarks about what happened to the farm. Number one, it's kind of right next to the road. It's not like it's really hidden, after all. Anybody could see it. And number two, that machine gun was not mounted to anything. I mean, yes, it was inside the helicopter, but it wasn't exactly mounted. Oh, hey, and we can call Tobias in as an assist. As long as he's not in the middle of any calibrations, if you get my drift. And he even dropped me off at his house. You know, I didn't intend to do it like this, but that actually puts me right next to the next mission that I plan on doing.
Where's Johnny?
Oh, I sent him out to the store. He should be back. Who the hell is that?
Yo, that's our new house guest, baby. Caught this asshole riding around our turf.
Got something you want to tell me?
Go to hell. That wasn't very nice.
Johnny, I just bought that table!
Sorry about that. Why the fuck are you here?
Whatever you do to me is nothing compared to what Mr. Akuchi will do to you.
The Oyabun? No shit. When's he coming?
I'll die before I tell you.
Yep.
Johnny!
It'll wash out.
It better.
What the fuck's an Akuji?
Kazuo Okuji's the father of Shogo Okuji. The asshole's running the Ronin.
Okay, so who cares?
This guy's a fucking boogeyman. When I was in jail, I would listen to some of the Ronin talk about what this guy did in Japan. It's not pretty.
You think he's all talk?
I don't know, but I'm looking forward to finding out. You cool taking out those fuckers by yourself? I gotta clean up around the house.
No problem, man. I got this.
Okay. It looks like we won't be in a helicopter for this mission, but it does look like we are going to be firing an automatic weapon, and it's a good thing we got unlimited ammunition for it because I am practically nearly out of submachine gun ammunition. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, almost used the circle button as the emergency brake. Hang on a sec. Okay. There's one thing that I am not good at. It's doing high-speed motorcycle chases that involve tons of shooting. Okay. Okay, that went pretty well. 2 for 1 special.
Show me what you can do.
Okay, it looks like they are all proceeding down a predetermined convoy path, sort of. Good news is I'm pretty sure the Kenshin also is the weakest motorcycle in the game, and I'm think I got the tire on that one. Ooh, I got myself a little... Okay, I did not shoot the target motorcycle, but I But I did manage to, okay, I did clip him, and my thought process is kind of slow right now. Just one more wave to go, and we will be done with this simple yet action-packed mission, and hey, I seem to have caught the convoy on its way out. Okay, that could have gone much worse, and my motorcycle is now smoking. Oh, I saw blood. I got him. Ooh, crap. Okay. We are at 5 out of 7 bikes destroyed. Still, I am pretty sure we can catch up with them, considering the Ronin are going to be taking a rather roundabout way of getting to the Saints' hideout, and I just wiped out yet again. This might require a restart, folks. That was kind of embarrassing, folks. I will be right back. Whoa, I managed to get a 2-for-1 special on that thing. Nice. Okay, where are you off to, buddy? Ah, you rejoined the convoy. Little do you know. Whoa, that was... I didn't even expect to blow him up in that few shots. Okay, as long as I'm going at manageable speeds, I can control shooting while doing a sick motorcycle chase. Yeah, the motorcycle handling in this game is a lot more free than your average wide-open sandbox game. Alright, don't embarrass me this time.
My kid.
Whoa, that was some sick dodge. Okay, back to 5 out of 7 destroyed. Okay, remember, go easy on the throttle. Thank goodness all the pedestrians are made of rubber, so I didn't need to worry about running that lady over. Alright. Mission accomplished. That went a lot better that time.
Dane, don't worry. I'll get the money back.
You're missing the point, Shogo. The money was insured. I'm more concerned about you.
What?
Ultor and the Ronin have had a very healthy relationship in the past, but lately, well, when I pay protection money, I expect some fucking protection.
Watch yourself, Vogel.
The Saints are a concern, Shogo.
Not for long.
Why's that?
I've got my best man working on that now.
Moshi Moshi.
Speak English.
What is it, Shogo?
I'm in a meeting with Dane Vogel. He wants assurances that the...
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Like always.
Alright, aside from having to restart cause my Kenshin blew up, that mission went rather well. You know, considering that the Ronin just tried to mess with Saints territory, specifically Saints territory, well, when I say Saints territory, I mean where an associate of Johnny Gat lives. Yeah, that doesn't exactly sound like a good thing. I need to get Aisha a little bit of protection, if you get my drift.
One of my girls at Technically Legal called me up and said that a Ronin bachelor party was getting too touchy-feely. The bouncers have all been paid not to do dick. So if anyone is going to teach those assholes a lesson, it's going to have to be you.
Huh. People are getting a little bit too touchy-feely at a strip club and the bouncers ain't doing anything? Well then, time to see how these Ronin fools like it when someone else gets touchy-feely on them.
Ronin, it's time to kill.
Oh, crud. Okay, apparently that one knows all about counters. By the way, I'd like to point out that Oh, crud. By the way, if you're wondering why that one guy has a shotgun... Yeah, he was actually one of the hitman targets, and I triggered that... Oh, hey, hello there. By the way, if you're wondering why that one guy was... why that one guy had a shotgun, he was not another bouncer here, he was actually one of the hitman targets, and normally you're supposed to do hoeing in here in order to get him to spawn. But I guess sometimes just doing missions in general means hitman targets tend to spawn more often on their own volition. Pun slightly intended. After that little hiccup is... Okay, I seem to be shooting through a bunch of the Ronin's human shields. My plan to get touchy-feely on them did not work out much.
This is where you die.
Oh, crud, someone... Oh, she had a taser. Okay.
Do something that's not...
What?
Okay, apparently I did not kill him. This is embarrassing. That went rather well, all things considered. Just making sure everything is fully loaded. And good. Got my tombstone out. Time to demonstrate why when there is a no touching policy at a strip club, you should always follow the rules. Because you never know what the bouncers might think. Especially if somebody happens to run a gang in the area. And also happens to pack a really big shotgun.
I never lose.
Ma'am, human shields only work when the person you're hiding from actually gives a crap about civilians, which I clearly do not. Ah, that door was a little bit delayed. Huh, it looks like the local chapter of the Ronin seemed to take offense to my enforcing the rules here. You know what they say? Time for the heavy artillery. Alrighty then. You want to touch? Okay then. Time to touch everything, baby. Ah, you gotta love splash damage and unlimited rockets. Hey, you know what? I think I'll just use the assault rifle for this last bit. Oh, nearly fell off. And maybe just cherry tap this last guy. And let's hide from the ensuing onslaught. But no matter, because now we own this neighborhood. Misty Lane is ours. Now Aisha's gonna feel a lot safer until the next episode happens anyway. Because I feel... Ooh, now we can get 2 followers. Because I feel that is where we shall conclude for today. I'm Fredo Supreme, the American Dream. Holla at y'all later.